Well, isn't this cool? I can be live out here. This is pretty amazing. So this is the way and beyond. We've just left the waterfall. So we're on the neighbor's land. We don't own the hills. We only own the valley or the flatland. But I don't know. Do I want to walk around? My car is way down there. I'd like to go and walk around the moat, but I don't want to go downhill there. Let's just go through here then. Let's stay on the top. The valleys are full of snow. We shall sit here for a while. This nice stump. Oh, that's perfect. We have a low battery, so you won't be hanging out with me for much longer. But we'll go till it ends. So that little shed over there, right in the center of the picture, that's the corner of my house. See, it's hard to stay on top of the hill because the hill keeps changing. The snow really shows up all of the lumps and bumps. There are no taps up yet. I have to put all their taps up. I think the trees that have a blue line on them are the ones they'll tap. I don't see any deer out here at all. I don't usually see them in this open stuff. I usually see lots of tracks where it's very thick. Like if you were to walk that way. See all that thickness up there? That's really an interesting place. There'll be lots of tracks in there. I like that place. Let's go up there. There are 14 of these great big monoliths as you head that direction. It's good to build a bridge, you know? Bridges are good things. Especially when there's a chair on it. Oh look, an animal's been here. A cat, perhaps? What an amazing chair. It's just a rock. I used to see porcupine prints around that. And lots of deer tracks going off into the forest. It's a beautiful forest. So I think I'll sit here for a while. And maybe I'll write in my journal. It's nice out here. Beautiful place. Thanks for coming along. It's been nice, eh? It's very soothing out here. This is the part that I love, that Maui can't give me, is a woods that you can walk into. I love the jungle of Maui, but you can just look at it. You really can't go into it because it's too thick and it's all too hilly and steep. The ocean you can get to, and the ocean is wonderful. And it's beautiful. The road to Hana is my favorite part of the island. And if I ever were to go again, I would find a camping place on the road to Hana, or where they have tents and it's already ready made, where you can camp for $50 a night or something, or less. I think that's where I would go. Then from there, I would like to walk into the jungle and explore. But it's owned by the Hawaiian people, and they would prefer the tourists just stay on the main road and in the developed areas, you know, and go to the sites right along the main road. They're back up in the hills, and they don't want you up there. There's too many tourists to go up there. So it's a beautiful place, and if nobody lived there and I did, I would probably have a wonderful time. But I would rather be here. Even though we have little clouds, I'm learning to be curious. If I can be curious on a cloudy day, then I can overcome my dislike of having to shut down. Clouds shouldn't make me feel that way. But I do want to try and weave. I really want to weave all that stuff that I've carted. I want to look at the stream again, the waterfall. See how thin that layer is there? It was very high. Water was very high, but it dropped during the night. While it was freezing, it dropped, and it's now lower, much lower. Looks like there's ice down lower even. See, this is all very thin ice sort of stuff. These are the tubing for the maple syrup. It goes from big tree to big tree. Oh, what do I really want to do? I think I want to walk around here and eventually go down to the grass hut by the bottom of the hill and then come out at the moat road. But there's water down there. Maybe it's not a good idea. I think I'll just sit here for a while. It's nice you're here with me. Thanks for coming along. It's nice not to be alone all the time. Are you alone all the time? But being alone is awesome too. When you're with somebody, you've got all of their emotions and their interests and their baggage, and that whole thing comes along with you. But when you're alone in the woods, it's just you and your attention on the woods. You know? Forest bathing. Especially with the sound of the water beside me. You like that, the water sound? Oh yeah, I'm on a wooden bridge. Nice. Isn't that a giant rock? Now that rock was left here by the glaciers. And the glaciers created these hills. These hills are called eskers. And because the way they're so steep, like a pile of sand, it's because they are piles of sand with some rocks left on them. But once upon a time, there was a mile-high glacier up above us. All the way up, it was glacier. And there would be rivers or streams up there as it melted, and they would make holes down to the earth. And the sand would stop on the earth, it would drop down. I don't know where it was coming from, but in layers or whatever, somewhere there was, and the sand would pile up, and it would make these hills. It was an esker, and it made lines of them. And if you go back in there, as the glacier receded, or as the hole moved, I guess as the glacier receded and the hole would move, you'd get these ridges of sand with rocks left on them. But can you imagine a boulder that size? Now, I wonder about these. Have they just been left here, or how deep does that go? Is that bedrock? Is that just where it's sticking up? Is that part of the Canadian Shield? Kind of looks like it could be, but maybe it's just been left here. How long ago? Do you think it was left here before or after the lava field was created in Hawaii. It was quite a lava field. Did you see that video of the lava field? It was something else. It was just piles of dirt, but it wasn't dirt, it was stone. It was piles of lava stones that had all blown out of the volcano and flowed down. Must have been on top of a lava flow. But it's immovable. It's like, what a mess. Somebody needs to go out and bulldoze that and make it smooth. But 200,000 years, nothing's changed. It's been just that way. Isn't that strange? Well, there have been little areas in there where people put stones around to make, I don't know if they had houses in there, but they had walls to separate property from one another, which is so strange. You walk through there and there'll be this little cleared area with a stone wall around it, lava rock wall. Not very high, just 3 feet or something. Very interesting. Anyway, I think my phone is gonna die, so I better stop. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.